Hello and welcome to the new series of Drishti IAS. I am Pooja Dwivedi, and in this segment today we are going to discuss about megalithic stone jars. Very importantly, we have to know about the preliminary facts, and also from the perspective of prelims examination, you have to know the conceptual clarity as well, conceptual clarity with respect to the megaliths that we have in the ancient history part. Okay. After that, from the perspective of mains, it's important from the perspective of GS mains paper 1 and also GS mains paper 2. If we talk about soft power, we will talk about that. So megalithic stone jars, let's have a look at the different topics. These are the many topics that we are going to discuss from the megalithic stone jars. What are megaliths, and also the history of the megalithic stone jars. Are they found anywhere else in the world, and what does it mean? We will also in brief talk about carbon dating, from which we will know about the age of these megalithic stone jars. And question for mains, I will announce the name of those who have answered the yesterday's question correctly for prelims. Again, I have today's prelims alert question intact so that you can answer it for the next segment. Let's move on and know about the news. Now, this is the explained feature of Indian Express, and here we see how ancient megalithic jars connect Assam with Laos and Indonesia. Okay, so this is the entire topic that we are going to talk about today. And if I talk about yesterday's question, it was this question 13 to 30, an initiative which is aimed at land conservation belongs to which of the following countries? Many of you have answered it correctly. The correct answer is USA. So if I have to announce the name of those who have answered it correctly, let's see the earliest commenters about it. Koyal has answered it correctly. Good job, Koyal. Then Akansha Rawat has answered it correctly. Also, Ishan Shekhar and also Garima Chand, Debaroti Das again, and also Kartike Garg and Ankush Mohanty. These are certain of the viewers who have been engaged with us since quite a long period of time, because I'm seeing their comments almost on a daily basis. The answers, okay. Also, Sonia has answered it correctly, and many others. Okay, so try to be as engaged as possible. This is for your betterment. So first, let's know about what are megaliths. Not megalith stone jar. Let's not talk about stone jar right now. Megaliths, according to Merriam-Webster dictionary, is basically a rough huge stone of prehistoric times which has some cultural importance, or it is a symbolism of a monument. The monument which might have been there since time immemorial, but because of certain losses due to the changing climate, changing weather patterns, we lost the other parts. But these megaliths are found in many parts of the world. And here, with respect to megalithic stone jar, that is what we are going to talk about. These are the stone jars. Okay, these are the stone jars. Because it is the shape of a jar. Some are like this. Okay, and some have even two cones like this. Okay, so these are the different sort of jars, and where it has been found in the Dima Hasao district of Assam. These stone jars that we are talking about today. Okay, and it's not like it has been found right now, or it has been found all of a sudden. It has been found earlier, some sites, not the current one, some sites in 1929 by British civil servants James Philip Mills and John Henry Houghton. Okay, and also after that it was followed up very late in 2014. It was followed up in 2014 by the Northeastern Hill University and Nagaland University under the Archaeological Survey of India, the Guwahati Circle of it. So these jars are basically 1 to 3 meters, or about 3.8 to 9.8 feet tall. And also, 2 sites were discovered in 2016. For this, the follow-up was done in 2020, and it was followed up. There was discovery of 4 more sites. Okay, and 3 distinct jar shapes were found. First, bulbous top with conical end, like this, bulbous top with conical end. Then biconical, cylindrical on the sperm's hill slopes and ridges line, and at one side where the site's name is Nuchu Bungalow, and as many as 546 jars were found, which was the most number of jars anywhere in the world up till yet. Okay, so where else it is found in the world? This is plain of jars. You can see this place by the name of plain of jars is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and these are also megalithic stone jars. It is found in Laos. Okay, and it goes back to 2 millennium BC. This is the level of age that they have. For Indonesia, we do not know the correct age of the jars, the megaliths, but in Indonesia also it has been found. So there has to be some kind of linkage between India's northeast region and Southeast Asia. So there are typological and morphological similarities between the jars found at the three sites. Three sites means Indonesia, Laos and India. And as I said, late 2nd millennium BC is their age. The plain of jars, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So what is the meaning of this? Some people are saying because of the human skeletal remains that were found in the jars, there is a relevance with respect to mortuary practices. Okay, and in Indonesia, the function of the jars remain unconfirmed, although some scholars suggest a similar mortuary role. Why? Because certain tribes in northeast India also practice similar kind of putting their ancestors after they are deceased in the similar kind of jars. Practices of ancestral bone repository of tribes like Mikir, Sak, Chips, Hangakals, Kuki, Khasi and Sinteng, and also evidence of cremated bones fragment placed in one of the jars. Now in 1930s, the anthropologist Ursula Graham Bower, she said that these are funerary urns. So this can be one of the things. So for prelims, this is our next question. Megaliths found in South India belong to which period? These are the given options. Answer it correctly at the earliest. Okay, moving on. If we talk about other megaliths that are found in India, there are a lot of megaliths that are found in India. Not a lot of, you can say, credit is given to megaliths right now in our history. But these are, this is Muniara Dolem. Okay, this is also a megalith. Then this belongs to Jharkhand. This is the Jharkhand site of megalith. All right, and these are from Manipur, menhirs from Manipur. And you can see these are umbrella megaliths, or they are also known as Topi Kallus. These are from Kerala. So I hope somebody who is watching from Kerala knows this or has gone to this place. Moving on, if we talk about carbon dating, how we will find out the age of these? An isotope, radiocarbon, an isotope of carbon by the name of C14 can be used to know the age of an organic matter by counting the atoms. The lesser the number of atoms, carbon atoms in organic matter, the more is going to be the age. Okay, so this can be done. So C14, remember that. For question, we have this question. Look at it. Megaliths are the most strikingly common feature of prehistoric cultures. Examine the features and cultural significance of megalith stone jars in India and its relationship with those of Laos. So this can also be like, because we might have had, of course we had, any archaeological site which is of such unique significance is found at certain places which are adjacent to each other. We can use that by having an identity. For India with Southeast Asia, this can be on similar line, not very significant, not extremely significant, but still significant enough that India can use this as an identity of belongingness with Southeast Asia, right? So write it in 250 words. Okay, that's it for today. Answer the prelims question correctly. We will meet again with another segment. Until then, thank you so much for watching.